Goddamn, guys, what's good? Got some people in here already. I like that, though. Jordan Collab. We made it, right? Holy shit. Feels kind of crazy. You know? Like, it's definitely not the collab I thought this was gonna be. And also, give me an audio check. Give me a music check. Making sure the music's not too loud. It's supposed to be background music. The L train, just here to be a pain in the ass. Audio is fine. Good stuff. What's going on? GT or J Supercharged GT86. This week, trash. I can see that. I can see people thinking that. And I don't blame you. What else? Buy me the weight rack, says one up. I would buy it for myself if I could afford it. I would use it. Biggie T and it's done, says LS swaps are gay. B-ball for me, that's it. One up using the new Palace emote. Shout out to you, bro. Sounds good like in the video. Like the video, yeah. What's up, Sasablau? So yeah, guys, we are doing a live cop today, and I'm gonna need your help. You guys are here early, so why don't you vote? We'll do the whole drop list thing what we usually do, but what we're gonna do... Yeah, Kobe C, you're exactly right. My community, I will say this, you guys are smarter than the average Supreme, like, commenter on Instagram. So I'll give you guys that for being a little bit smarter. Yeah, dead, but 30 items sell out, exactly. Right now, I have one item that I'm guaranteeing gonna go for, but I need help deciding on what other two to cop. So I'm gonna take chat, I'm gonna take you guys and take you into consideration and help me decide if I should cop the olive and brown track jacket or the jersey. Okay? And let's be realistic here. This is resale alone, yes. What do you guys think is gonna resell for more? Or what would be more fun to watch me try to cop? Why not both? Well, the reason why not both, Jesus, is because I have a third item that I think would be... You guys think players are going for the jerseys? I'll get to the first item that I'm gonna buy. There's the poll. It should be live. Because I'm just looking at them and I'm gonna buy into the Travis Scott hype. Even though you know my opinion on Travis is... It's really funny. I think the reason that I hate Travis so much is because I always tend to sleep in on those Saturdays. Like, I've never really talked about this, guys. I get terrible nights of sleep. Like, I really struggle with sleeping. It's been bad recently. Like, last night I got 4 hours and 56 minutes. Like, so Saturdays are my days where I fucking catch up on the week. So I sleep in, like, I get 8.5 hours on the weekend. I literally have to, or else I go kind of crazy. Olive and brown track jacket I'm going for too. Nice, that's a blow. I think it looks really good. We'll get into it also here in a second. One Up says, I think jersey more percentage for dollar. Mikkel, jersey for sure. Players already wearing. That's a good point. I have seen some NBA players rocking the jersey. What's the first item though, says Andrew Simon. We'll get to it. The L train, I don't care, only cop for the collection. Respect, dude. Hell yeah. I'm going for tracksuit, jacket most def. I really want both as well. Yeah, I think the track jacket would probably be my first or second pick for personal. Blue color is best because of the red Jordan. I don't know if I agree with that. I think if they did a Carolina blue Jordan and kind of mixed up the colors, or did a white Jordan on the blue one, a white Jordan, guys, would be so sick. How many pairs of light blue and white Jordans could you match it with? Travis wears those type of jackets too. He does. Thought your shirt was an Akatsuki cloud at first. Actually, brother, this is the same company that makes a lot of anime inspired merch, and we are going to be checking out a really sick Hypeland drop after Supreme. And let me tell you guys, this drop is so sick that we're going to cover it before Palace today. And I'm also announcing a third stream this week. We are streaming today, tomorrow for Palace, and Saturday for Hypeland. Just bring in some new content, gonna try streaming more. So there we go. Try not to eat a few hours before bed and cut out sugar and carbs. I used to have that problem bad. See, that's a really good idea and really good point. I tend to sometimes eat dinner a little bit too early, and then I have the nighttime munchies and I munch on some fucking sugar before bed. Yeah, and that gets me fucking awake. So that's a good idea. I think Jersey won't do super well on resale because so many people are buying to resell it. That's honestly a good point. It just depends on how many people are going for it and the stock, right? The stock can really determine on whether a piece will sell out or just kind of sit around, right? There we go. Got to get the hat showing. But then it can't be too dark because then my green screen gets kind of fucked up. So I think we'll meet somewhere in the middle. New camera soon, guys. I'm also going to shamelessly ask, if you guys are here all the time, consider becoming a member. The join button is down below. All the money right now that I'm getting from YouTube ad revenue, memberships, donations, it's all going towards more equipment for the stream. I have a few things on the list. I'm getting a new webcam for Prime Day, so the quality of the video is going to be better. We're going to get a new microphone, and I'm not cheaping out. I'm getting like a $500 Shure XLR mic. It's going to be awesome. And then after that, I plan on getting some sort of hand cam or something where I can shoot more IRL content, because I think it might be fun to do more outfit videos, more IRL stuff, maybe vlogs if it makes sense, but just continuing to diversify the content. And yeah, so appreciate that. And if you ever are feeling gracious enough, again, no need to, consider donating below. There's a super chat for YouTube and also a Streamlabs link. That money goes directly to me. And then the memberships is like a reoccurring thing where you can also get like chat icons, some early content. I haven't really done a lot of the early content stuff. It's more so been like members only polls. And there's also other tiers of memberships where you can suggest content to me. I don't know. That's the end of the shilling though. Sorry for that. I try not to plug donating too much here. All right, vlog trip to Supreme store. You know what, Jordan? It's a really good idea. And I've had the idea for so long. I thought about it this week. Like, the Supreme store is 5.5 hours from me. And I like road tripping. I like driving. So I think that could be fun. I would like to organize maybe some kind of a impromptu meetup if you guys are in LA. That could be kind of cool. So maybe I'll give you some lead time and kind of try to do that, because I think that would be really cool. All right, we're going to end the poll here in a second, guys. So far, the Tricoat track jacket is winning the poll. It is a little bit more expensive, but oh man, there's something about the jersey that I just don't like too much. Let's actually look at the entire drop list right now. I have my Stream Deck and I always forget to use it. I click on my old way of doing it over here. Oh, and also I was talking about things I'm gonna buy to upgrade the stream. We're also gonna get Streamlabs Pro, which if you guys don't know, Streamlabs is the program that I use for streaming. It's like my overlay and stuff. It captures my screen, processes the audio and video. The paid version will allow me to multi-stream on different platforms like TikTok and Twitch. And it'll also allow me to get better overlays and better chat, because right now I know this chat works, but I feel like it could be so much better. I can't even sometimes hardly read the chat because it's so like I don't know. The red on the white. It is what it is. There's a couple other default options, but like clean right here is okay. What's up, everybody? We're talking about random bullshit right now. I'm talking about streaming, which is kind of boring. Old school. I think I currently have the best version of chat. Boxed. I think that's the most readable. Anyway. John. I'm gonna say John Estrada. True players will buy and wear the track jackets. They look good for practices in gym, for sure. And I'm leaning towards track jacket, and you guys are also leaning towards it, which is cool. Jaron says, I'll meet you at the LA store if you go. That'd be awesome. I would have to ask you guys how to do the registration thing. I would definitely blow up the community tab, you know, chill out, do something fun. That would be cool. Kobe C, I want the jersey, but I don't like the material that much. It is a little bit shiny. It's kind of got this vintage 2000s vibe, which is cool, but it's all right. The neck face are custom stickers. Yeah, no Thrasher stickers. Jesus is gonna try to double cart the hoodie and track jacket. I think that's a very good cop. Sousa Blau, if I don't get this jacket, I'm gonna go bonkers. Well, dude, if you really want it, then it's always good to sign up for an ACO service. The green TJ isn't bad, just pricey for what it is. Supreme has been laggy on collab stickers. I've been collecting since 2013 or so, and I have just about every sticker between then and now. That's cool, L Train. Respect, man. I recently bought the Akira stickers. These are the only stickers that I've ever bought secondhand, and the guy that sent them has this one like in plastic, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Akira bomb sticker. Tetsuo getting his arm blown off. If you guys have never watched anime before and you want to see what good anime looks like, watch Akira 1998. It's pretty sick. See, the thing about stickers is I love them too, but I never know what to do with them. Like, I want to put them on stuff, but this sticker's too nice to put on anything. So then I think, well, I'll need something to display it with. Well, that's another expense. Where am I going to put it? I barely have enough room in my 1-bedroom apartment to have a desk, right? So, oh, hey, Sus, you got a spot for in-store as well? 11:15, you're going to be fine, dude. I think 11:15, you're going to be able to cop pretty much everything. Yeah, bro. If you can get 11:15, I would definitely get the crew socks. Because, like, I kind of wanted to cop the crew socks today. I just don't think I have enough time to cop it all. All right, guys. The poll is now tied. People are coming in the stream. If you haven't already seen the poll, we're voting on what I think I should cop. I guess I already alluded to copping something first. And the first item I'm going for is the green hooded sweatshirt. Now, I was in my boy Ernest Khan's stream last night. Shout out to Ernest, the boy from San Francisco. And after hearing his thoughts on it, I kind of agree with him. I think this is the best piece of the collection because it does everything that was good about the first collab, right? Which is just the cool logo. Like, let's admit the Air Jordan Supreme logo is pretty cool. I brought my 5s out just to have some good luck, but you can see these are also on the Jordan and the Supreme. I guess there's no there's Air Jordan Supreme down there, but anyway, the same logo from the first collab. It's cool. This is the exclusive color. The first year In 2015, all we got was black and white. We didn't get an exclusive color. I think green is kind of cool, so we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. Along with that, so that's 168. If we bought the jersey, that would still be free shipping. I just don't think I can cart this, the jersey and track jacket, or excuse me, the jersey or track jacket, and then go for the socks. I think it's just a little bit too much. Are they doing weird sizing on the socks again? See, that's a potential stun lock, right? Sock sizing. I think they'll probably just do small, medium, and large, but I have no idea. These are crew socks. What? Let's look up the sizing of Jordan crew socks. Here's Nike. Yeah, it might be small, medium, and large, boys. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Who else is in chat? Hopping in. Our puffy jacket's lame from Japan. Welcome. Is that Waya? Chris, purple or Polar Tech? Ooh. I haven't even talked about the non-Jordan stuff. Purple or camo Polar Tech is what I meant to say. It's a good question. I think personally the Polar Tech camo is the best one, and here's the reason. When you decide to flip this inside out, which by the way, Sherpa is warm both ways. Like I have a pretty much exact same one that's like this. This outside material feels okay on your body, which is cool. And it's warm both ways. But this is the only one of these pieces that actually has different colors. And maybe this cream isn't your favorite and you just want to wear it one side. That's cool. If you like purple more than camo and you already have camo, then I would get purple. But think about your wardrobe, guys. Sometimes it's important to not always buy your favorite color, because then you're going to end up with 150 black shirts or whatever, you know, whatever your color is. Morning, Zane. The camo is all right. I just don't like the look on the sleeves. Don't like the look on the sleeves. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just real tree camo. But I hear you. I think the puffers are not bad. Supreme puffers tend to do really good, especially looking for a good white or blue with the Supreme hit on the back, and the hood is removable if it gets a little too warm. Is the hood removable on this one? Yeah, it is. That's nice. I think the puffer... Here's my thing with the puffer. Because I was considering going for the puffer too. It's either gonna bang or it's gonna kind of be a flop. And by a flop, I mean it'll sell out and it'll have some money on it. I think one of these will be the winner. And I think, my guess, guys, if I had to put money on it, you were asking me, Thomas, which one should I cop? I think white. White was the first teaser image we saw. And I don't say that about white very much. I mean, we can look at, let's look at the denim jacket from last week. And see which one's selling for more. So these ones are still, dude, I don't know why my StockX doesn't like save anymore. I have to log in basically every time I turn on my computer. So this thing is selling for like mid 300s, high 200s. People are asking those prices. Is the white higher? It has way less volume. You guys can't even see that. It's unfortunate. There's the volume. Chat is covering it up. But there's more volume on blue. I know it's not the same one-to-one example, but just a yeah, they suck in California. I can't buy a puffer in Arizona. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, we have 53 votes, 54 votes in the poll. Once we get 55 votes, we'll end the poll. You know what? Fuck it, 60 votes. Once we get 60 votes, we'll end the poll. Did Ping show sizing on the hoodie yet? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll check it out. Garbage Day, the camo Polar Tech will fly, 2BH. Yeah, it will. This will fly. Oh shit, I need to upload that short. I screen shared a video of the person lifting the weights. And while I do that, let's just look it up ourselves on Twitter. The shit was pretty funny. You guys see this video? The world's strongest woman. Strong woman. Strong woman. Yeah, this is strong woman right here. Strong woman. I have to mute it though. Yep. Because they always use copywritten music, which is funny. But yeah, if you guys were on the fence about buying this $4,000 power rack, which is such a ripoff in my opinion. I don't know what power racks cost, but I guarantee you can get one for less than $4,000. Here's a strong woman. And the best part is she can lift more than all of us in the chat here. Except for maybe Michael Anthony. Maybe Michael Anthony could put up some weight as a ex-armed soldier, as a veteran of the gym. Now you're a veteran of the game, bro. Not just a veteran of the game. Yeah, there's the strong woman. Ping posted. Perfect. Keep Ping. See what he's up to. 2 minutes ago.
I might have said it many times in the video that this is one of the craziest weeks for drops, because not only did we have Supreme Jordan collaboration today for week 7, the first Jordan collab maybe since 2015, and also tomorrow is the week 1 opening of the Palace Winter 24. So speaking of the collaboration this time, Supreme has used the same Supreme Jordan logo, where the
too fast probably.
Supreme R in the middle, and combine both logos together.
2.5.
And also I just got back from the store. Only the jersey have sold out, so I reckon a lot of the apparels are in a quite huge stock. And speaking of the jersey,
I'm playing the audio faster.
My friend was top 12 in Dover Street Market, but he still didn't get a jersey. So before I'm going to show you the items now.
Too loud.
Got quite a lot, almost everything. So for the non-Jordan apparels, also pretty popular. This is the shearling reversible pullover. I got in the white/camo colorway. I think this one is very nice, and most importantly, the retail is pretty low, only £178. So I think it's definitely worth mentioning. So it's Polar Tech. This is quite lightweight actually.
Yeah, Ping cooks, guys.
See a small Polar Tech.
Let's see. Here's the Polar Tech.
At the back.
Sorry, I'm looking on my phone, kind of just being a React person right now.
So this is like a quarter.
Posting this short.
Until here. And you have
kind of been slacking on my YouTube Shorts game.
So this one is fleece material.
It's too slow. Increase the speed. Brother, it's on 1.25. Really? You're trolling.
So for the camel side,
he said jersey was hardest to cop.
It's like bomber jacket material.
Slow it down. All right.
You also have the fleece underneath. And you still have the box logo.
I just want to get it, you know. Just want to get it locked in.
Reversible side. I think it's pretty cool as well. This tree of camel.
What size is this that he got? I honestly wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Ping.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on to the headband. Let's see what the headband looks like. Or this is the ball. That's dude, I swear to God, I looked at that and I thought it was a headband.
Size 7, the usual men's size basketball.
Didn't hear the size either, whatever. Polar Tech's guys are the same. Like, people ask me about questions all the time about sizing. For one, I'm terrible at that question. I buy large in mostly everything unless it says oversized. But for Polar Tech, I would just buy whatever size you usually buy from Supreme. I guarantee it's not your first item from Supreme. You need glasses. I have glasses. I'm wearing contacts right now.
Nothing special. Just
ball is pretty cool. I don't think it's going to resell for a lot, but long term, I think it'll be super collectible. So here's what I said in my video. I'll say it again. If you only want one item and you like the ball a little bit, consider adding the ball to your cart. I think it's worthwhile. I'm personally not going for it, but I would like to see some of you guys cop the ball, and I think it'd be cool if, I don't know, just to have for your collection. And if Supreme also very rarely makes basketballs, they've only done about 10. More than 100 for a basketball is crazy. That's true. I mean, Market does balls all the time and they're like $40. So 118 is very insane. Which is why I think there won't be any resale on it, really.
Logo, like I mentioned, merged together. It's pretty nice.
All right, let's post a strong woman short. God damn it, Thomas. Strong woman. He almost dropped it. Dude, Ping needs to do minor editing. Is that bad that I say that? But he does.
So warm.
He's got 12k subs. He needs to trim out the fucking...
318 is pretty reasonable for this retail. So it's pretty nice.
318 is reasonable. I guess that's British pounds, mate. Bangers and mash.
And you can see the fur here. Because it's black on black, you can see a very subtle Jordan logo.
Yeah, the black is a crazy color to get.
Pen at the back. Supreme wording. And border.
I think the black is the worst one by far. Like, I would say if you're copying black, I guess go for it, but if you're copying any of the black stuff, guys, like, let me know, like, what's your, why? Like, what's your, reasoning? Because it's just so low-key that you're better off just not getting it, in my opinion. You're better off just getting a regular black coat that doesn't have Supreme branding on it, because, I mean, you can't even read the Supreme branding.
And just regular YKKC purse.
You know what I'm saying?
This one is very iconic because Biggie was one of the most iconic rapper in the 90s and the greatest rivalry with Tupac. But unfortunately, he had...
Hearing Ping talk about the Tupac and Biggie rivalry is fucking awesome. Let's run that shit back.
Because Biggie was one of the most iconic rapper in the 90s and the greatest rivalry with Tupac. But unfortunately, he has passed away, so rest in peace. This is a great tribute t-shirt. But also,
oh yeah, dude.
It's a coincidence when the DD case starts trending.
Yeah.
And then we get this release.
Yeah, he's a legend, bro.
It's just a coincidence. But this is
Black one is awful. How is he rich, fam? I don't know. How are your ASAP Rocky Pumas feeling on feet? I haven't even got them yet. I have the Puma belt. I'm waiting for the shoes so I can do a full unboxing. This like my rent at the moment. Yeah, Ping cops a lot, but he typically resells for like retail. So I don't know what his end game is, like what he keeps. If you notice in his videos, he's never wearing Supreme. He only wears Supreme when he tries it on. So I really don't know what he's up to.
Jordan logo.
Garbage day, potentially hot take, but I think the better Supreme items are the ones with minimal branding. I totally get that, but there's a certain point where it becomes too minimal, and in my opinion, it's just not worth it to me. Like, the puffy coat in and of itself is just a puffy coat, and if you can't even tell at all, like, even if the branding was gray, that'd be better, but tonal is just a bridge too far for me.
And then we have the
in most cases. All right, this is boring. Skip. There's the t-shirt. What is this? The hoodie.
It's embroidered at the front, a small logo.
It's embroidered.
Then we have 2 pockets.
Screen printed on the back.
I believe it's Nike or 15.
Screen printed on the back. There's one. Dude, he got so many fucking things.
Black or the gray would be the nicest.
Oh, wow. The logo doesn't stand out as well.
The logo doesn't really stand out. So I think the black or the gray would be the nicest.
What do you guys think? Black sweatshirt or green? Which do you think? All right, we're going to end the poll. We already got enough votes. We got 71 fucking votes. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. And the second item I'm going to go for is the tricot track jacket in orange or in olive and brown, which I'm going for a size large. Black, black, black. I liked green in photos, but not seeing it with ping. Yeah. Green, better percentage of copping. I'd get black, but I like the green.
The gray, it's pretty nice.
Dude, that looks kind of good. The gray. It's embroidered on the front. Could be the lighting. IDK, if you answered, I was taking a piss. How are your ASAP Rockies feeling on feet? It's all good, bro. Yeah, I said that they haven't come in yet. My Puma belt is sitting next to me. I just haven't picked it out yet. Big embroideries on hoodies aren't comfortable. That is facts, dude. I have a giant embroidery on the front of a crew neck, and you feel it. The whole, even Supreme box logos, they're small, but if you're not wearing a shirt underneath, it feels kind of weird. If the text was white, it would have been better. Could be. I think green will fly because pics make it look nice, but gray, I like the gray. White looks so clean. You guys are so divided. Can we see the belt? You can see it in my Puma unboxing video. That is, haven't even recorded it yet.
Track jacket.
All right, here we go.
Brown colorway.
That's got to be a
Also
small.
pretty popular, the most popular colorway, but it's still in store.
So we're going to go for this guy. Then we're going to go for one of the sweatshirts.
In the sleeve area, you have Supreme embroidered.
Thumbnail has the green one on it. Or I guess I have all three.
It's fleece material.
I almost put the green one on it.
But it's very thin.
What'd you guys think of the thumbnail, by the way? I thought it was kind of funny. I had to use the old Michael Jordan.
Matching shorts, also very popular.
Bro, he copped the fucking shorts. Very, very popular. That is, we should get that as a soundboard. Like, can you imagine if we could just have like a, but it was like very, very popular? It'd be kind of cool.
Not too
Jacket is going to fly. It is going to fly. I might not cop today.
And this one also double XL.
You can take the fur off the jacket, Tenzin. Yep.
Black is cooler. With the logo.
I knew a Tenzin, bro. Went to high school with a Tenzin.
And the track jacket in XL. So this is how it looks.
Polar Tech or the Puffer? I think the Polar Tech is better personally.
The back. Also with the hood. Very comfortable as well.
What size is he talking about? That's black XL.
And now for the puffer jacket, also black XL. In this video, most
Damn, that's actually not as big as I thought it would be.
But even though it's very massive, I think it's still pretty comfortable.
I mean, it's probably too big for him. He should probably be wearing a large.
This is the front.
Ping is 168 centimeters. He always says it, but I always forget. He's like 5'10", I think.
The back.
What size of this did he talk about? I'm going to cop the large, so it doesn't really matter to me.
The zippers.
178, maybe.
It looks something like this.
I forget how tall I am in centimeters. I'm 5'11".
And now for the puffer jacket, also black XL.
Right.
My first side will be a regular customers for my size, but if you're
Double XL.
in black XL,
All right, here we go.
regular drawstrings, there's nothing.
Do you think jersey size up or size down? I don't know. I would probably just get true to size. I would just get your size.
Also in XL, the green colorway.
XL.
With the hood on.
Yeah, bro. The black looks so much better. The gray doesn't look too bad either, man.
For Jordan or Nike, they fit true to size. So I'm.
The gray doesn't look bad at all.
Or large. Right?
The gray kind of looks sick. I'd rather go up a size to be safe than gambling on my normal size. That's a really good point. Like, unless you look at an item and it says like oversized, like the oversized short sleeve shirt that I got, I just get my size, man. I don't worry about it too much.
Pullover in XL. This XL is smaller sizing than the hoodie. So this is how it looks.
It's more sizing than the hoodie?
Back.
What does that even mean? Gray looks good with the red logo. I might go gray just to be safe. Yeah, gray could be the sleeper.
Finally, the pullover in XL. This XL is smaller sizing than the hoodie. So this is how it looks.
So more true to size. Sorry, first ever try for Supreme. Well, welcome, dude. This is a good drop for you to start on. So here's the best part about Supreme. If you guys are new to the brand, by the way, welcome. You know, consider joining the channel. Consider becoming a member, right? You get exclusive chat icons. You get to spam. You get to go like this. Look at that. That's crazy. I wish I could do that. You might be thinking. But here we go. Supreme website, supreme.com. You go on to it. You look at the bottom of the page. You see down here, it says sizing, right? You click on it. Here's what you'll find out though. It's only the current items that are on the website. And when does Supreme restock? Well, every Thursday at 11 a.m. NYC time, they release items. Actually, all the items we've been talking about today are releasing. You refresh this page, you technically could look at your sizing. And if you can discern what these numbers mean, if you know your body length, if you know your chest width, and if you know your sleeve length, then you can pick out your size, make an informed decision. But guys, there's also a return policy. Like, I think people forget that. Obviously, if an item sells out, you're fucked. But technically, you can resend or send them in items after 2 days of receiving. That's all the time you get, by the way. Because I wanted to return my socks that I bought, the size 2s, that I panic bought. And no can do. I missed the window. So I still have some Supreme Crew socks. I think you could see the sizing from items that are left to drop. Really? Explain more, Four Wades. I don't know what you mean. Let's see if there's a StockX link. But yeah, if you guys ever have any pickups also, like I'd be willing to showcase y'all on the channel. If you ever wanted to send in your pickups from last week, I'd be happy. Someone had an idea a long time ago, I think it was Mob Syndicate, about sending in like subscriber fits. If you guys ever wanted to send fit pics or a small fit video, I could show your outfit on the stream and then it could help people decide like that's what it looks like. Give me your measurements, etc. Oh, I meant like re-releases. Yeah, I mean, you can go back. I always tell people, if you guys really care about this stuff, go back up and look what these things used to fit like. Like Supreme shearling reversible pullovers have not changed in the past 5 years. So just find another size. Someone selling this on Grailed who's listed the measurements, or just use the computer a little bit, right? You got it. I believe in you. So do I buy one item per transaction, or can I or it all in one cart, then try to buy? Can you guys that have been buying Supreme longer help amalgamate out right now in the chat? Because I can't be talking about sizing and beginner tips, really. I don't have time. Sorry. Short answer to your question, amalgamate. Yes and no. It's a limited time release. Some items sell out very fast. So I'm going for a riskier cart today for the stream. I'm probably going to try to single cart, or not single cart. I'm probably going to try on both devices, but I'll give up on the PC instantly if it starts lagging. What's the most resale item for you? I think it's going to be probably the track jacket in olive. I think this one has the most hype. Right, this in a double XL would be crazy. Probably the white puffer jacket in a double XL as well. That's like the top of the food chain. But yeah, guys, if you see someone in the chat who's asking very beginner questions, please help them and be nice to them. If you like are mean to people, I will time you out. Not saying anyone would do that. We got a cool community. But yeah, want to get people caught up and plugged in. Yep, sizing is pretty crazy. What's the sizing for sweatpants? Is it oversized? Your guess is as good as mine, man. Your best bet is to look up Jordan tricot track pants and on Nike's website, and then look. Yeah, it's all regular Nike sizing. So for me, Nike stuff fits kind of big. I usually get a size small. What size are you going for on track jacket? I'm going for a large. I could go for an XL, but I think the XL will be a little bit, you know. Drifted Trail, bro. You fucking are onto one, dude. Do you think I should go for the camo Polar Tech? I'm selling this week, guys. I don't give a fuck. I need to save up for not only stuff for the stream, but for future drops. Like, we're reselling today. Shamelessly. I put in my time. People can say whatever the fuck they want, but I literally was putting in the time since I was 16 years old working as a lifeguard, buying shit off Nike store on Twitter, and I never resold in my entire life until 2022. I did sell stuff, but it was more so transactions to pay for other shoes. So I don't give a fuck. I also started reselling at the worst time imaginable, like post-COVID hype. And now I just do it to support the channel. Yeah, for flip, you can probably make a few bucks, but it'll be a 3-month-old minimum. Part of collecting anything, you have to swap and trade up. Yeah, dude. I mean, I really want the... This is my one of my grail pieces. I mean, obviously, you guys know my avatar is Drip Goku, right? And this is my grail puffer jacket right here. I've considered getting this one, like the Mountain Edition, because I think it still gets the point of cross of Drip Goku, but Supreme by any means necessary from 2015. Such a good time. I did not have this kind of money back in the day, being in high school, but the puffer jacket, I don't think this is even the puffer. That's a dead stock jacket too. That's pretty cool. Which one's a puffer? These are literally all jackets. There's the puffer. It's a different color, but this in black. Like, I'd be willing to pay like $600 for one, which is insane. So I have to find the right person. I have to find a used one, and I have to find the right person who's willing to let it go for a reasonable price, because I'm not paying $1,300 for one. Michael Taylor, you fucking bought one, dude. Oh my God, you got to sell it to me, dude. Did you buy it in red? What does yours look like? Lot of fakes. I know. It's very true. It's very true. Yeah, Michael, when I come to Japan, bro, maybe you can, you got the black puffer, bro, sell it to me. How many yen, bro? How about this? I'll come to Japan and you got to consider, when we link up, yours is legit. When we link up, we'll chill and I'll be like, come on, bro, how much? We can go to a circuit and we can race for it. It's like Fast and the Furious, but instead of putting up pink slips, it's you're putting up clothing. That'd be a fun video. We raced each other for Supreme clothing. Whoever lost had to give the other person their clothes. 814. That's a good price, dude. That's expensive, but it's a good price. Let's get a W in the chat for Michael Taylor. Yeah, if anyone ever sees that piece for sale somewhere, let me know. All right, we got Lo-Fi Girl back in the mix. Shout out to Lo-Fi Girl. We sometimes get copyright claimed for Lo-Fi Girl and Synthwave Boy, but it's okay. It's totally okay. All right, guys, we got 12 more minutes. Black on green hoodie looks ass. It does, dude. Doesn't it? Kind of crazy. So about 740 bucks. Yeah, I mean, I just did the conversion. Yeah, bro, if you're ever willing to part with that, and if I'm ever in a place where I can give you 800 bucks for a jacket, if you'd consider, maybe. Or we could be matching eventually. That sounds kind of pause, but you know, I don't care. We could be matching. Yeah, if you see a price that's too good to be true, guys, on Supreme stuff, it's too good to be true. Don't do the game where you think, oh, maybe the person's actually selling it for a good price. I'm finally posting that short. I've had it sitting on my phone for like the whole stream. All right, we got to cultivate some, we got to manifest, guys. We got to manifest some hype. So let's transition over to our little ritual. Thomas rocking the jacket in the Haneda airport to avoid showing it in a carry-on. Yeah. Probably, dude. I probably would do something like that. I'm 6'1", you're 5'11", right? Yeah. We're gonna fire up the ritual. All right, here we go. Ritual's looking a little different today. We got the camo 5s alive and well. So we'll put one of them. Actually, we'll put two of them. We'll do one of these. And then right there. Sean Cliver candle. I am wearing the Ducati pants. You got it. Good eye. We'll kind of give a little, we'll give a little point to it. Here we go. By the way, I have 4 boxes of these. So if anyone in the US ever wants some Supreme matches, let me know. You are legally allowed to ship them to the US. Florian, I bought 4 of them for Florian Peter in the chat. He's in Germany. And they fucked us. They wouldn't let me ship them. All right, guys, consider becoming a member. Consider subscribing to the channel. Consider liking the video. And good luck to all of you copping today. You find yourself wanting to click the red button. You find compelled to click join membership. Yeah, if anyone wants matches. Bro, why can't I send matches to Germany? That's fucked up. That's not American. We can send bombs to anywhere. We can send bombs to any country in the world. We can't send matches. I mean, it's a fucking disgrace. An absolute travesty. Yo, Memphis 000 quadruple 00. Member for 5 months. Shout out, bro. Appreciate that. Can we get some W's in the chat for Memphis? Actually, one of the OG giveaway winners. I believe Memphis won my Yeezy Pods giveaway. Did you ever rock those, bro? I think you won those. Did you end up ever wearing those things? I literally have my Yeezy Pods and Night literally never wear them. I do rock pods from time to time. Was about to say y'all sent some armed soldiers already. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Germany, it's getting crazy. A little crazy. I can't sell my icy machine to Europe because of the cancer-causing dyes. Come on, Europe. What's the problem? You don't want an icy? You don't want a fucking icy? So what? It's got a little cancer in it. So what? It's got some forever chemicals that, yeah, they stay in your body for 10 plus years. Who cares? Jesus. That is an absolute travesty. chat put it right there. My OCD is causing me to want to change the layout. I consumed so much diet food as a kid. Yeah, diet food used to be a bigger thing, huh? We don't really rock with no dyed food anymore. For better or worse. So guys, I'm making my final decision. Black Jordan sweatshirt, size large. Tricot jacket, size large. That's what we're gonna do. Simple as that. I'm nervous in this drop. Isn't it kind of fun? I've actually gotten less nervous. Thank you, Four Wades. You know what? Freaking CTR hasn't been here for a bit, and it's he's the one that usually devious. It's a great word. Kind of starts sounding weird once you say it a bunch of times. Devious. Devious. Feeling pretty devious today. Come on, webcam. Stretch. No. You bastard. The emote wall is getting in the way. Come on, webcam. You must stretch over. You must come over from the dark side. Oh, it's locked. Fuck. You must come over from the dark side. There we go. Jesus. When you get a devious lick. Yeah, bro. 100%. Parker didn't sell at all. Really? What did I cop last week? Nothing? That shit was so funny in schools, just toilets disappearing and shit. Yeah, it was pretty funny, wasn't it? Social media has probably been a net negative for the world, but it's at least been funny. It was cool at first, but then probably became a bad thing. All right, guys. We got 156 people in the chat. This is probably our second best stream of the season. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Consider becoming a member. Consider taking your pants off and just running around your house if you hit, right? You know, don't tell nobody. Don't get caught, but I'm not going to say anything. And remember to stretch. We're going to take a little stretch. So stand up. Everybody stand up. All right. Roll the shoulders. Right? Get the blood flowing. Go side to side. Make sure your posture's good. Couple stretches. Drink of choice. Water. Obviously. And then you gotta chase that with a little coffee, a little energy. Maybe a Monster Energy, maybe a zero sugar Mountain Dew. I'm not judging. Oh, and I hit the button. Shit. Yeah, or just edge instantly. What up, Queen of Death? One of our few but loyal female community members, and we appreciate having her in here. W's for Queen of Death. All right, let's lock it in. I haven't even logged into PayPal yet on my computer. I should probably go on my phone, right, guys? 30 seconds. Yeah. We're good. I signed in on PayPal. We're good. All right. 8 o'clock. There it is. Oh, this is pretty bad. Where's the jacket? Oh no, we're fucking it up. Crosswalks. I think that's good. Now I'm gonna try my phone too. Pretty slow. But not terrible. I'm going for the jacket and the jersey on my phone. All right, we got the olive jersey and the olive jacket in the thing right here. Yeah, man. F's in the chat for fucking Shopify, dude. This has made the drop so much less fun. But here we go. Let's lock it in. I mean, there's nothing else we can do. We're at the complete mercy of Supreme and Shopify. Anyone cop yet? Please, God, let me hit. Usually someone cops before me. I'm usually the last one to cop anything. Lol, GG's. I hit 4 ways. What'd you get, bro? Nice, dude. I had a pretty slow add to cart. I'm not even gonna lie. Jersey sold out on my phone. Jersey is sold out in large. Jacket is still available. Sweatshirt is still available. I'm gonna go and swap it out for maybe the green jacket. Oh, the green jackets are going. I think large is sold out. I have to go for a gray. This large is sold out on my PC, I believe. Jersey's TP'd out on the website. It says Supreme drops. This might be an L cop, guys. Might be a major L. Jackets sold out today. Yeah, they did. See, like, it says sold out on my phone, but my PC, we need to get off of Firefox. Firefox has not been the move. Jackets are flying, man. Everything besides the large. Alright, what do we got for Polar Tech? Yeah, they're all sizes available for Polar Tech. Yeah, this cart's an L, man. Yeah, fucking shitty. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see what else we can do here. Medium, small, small, large. I guess we'll go for that one. Ah, just sold out. Damn, dude. That was crazy. I mean, I had a slow add to cart, but like, yeah. It is what it is, man. I get pretty oftentimes fucked over in the... Should we go for it? Nah. Damn it. I really wanted the fucking olive shit. Or the green. We went for the black. We went for the large. I just wanted free shipping is all. Damn. All this for some mid stuff. Dude, people say mid stuff, but Jordan collab is like, it's pretty hype. Like, it hit way harder back in the day. Agreed. You know, maybe we'll get the socks. Maybe we'll single cart some socks. Probably not. Free shipping. What's something that's $240? This is the black jersey. Extra large. That should look so bad. Should we buy it? There's an extra large that keeps popping in and out. 166. We'll get the black jersey. Then what else can we fit in the cart? What else can we fit in the cart? We got to have someone complete the tracksuit. Right? Someone's going to want to buy these. Is that crazy? That might be crazy. I have no idea. I don't love these fucking pants though. I don't love these pants. Damn, that shit flew, bruv. People hate the shorts. That makes sense. What are you doing, bro? Get the squat bench. Yeah, bro. I totally feel you. Not gonna get through the queue. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Let's just take the L. All right, here, guys. Here we go. Copping for personal at this point. Let's get the drawstring bag if it's still in stock. 46 bucks. Hey, it's a bit of a little thing, but it also ain't nothing but a thing. What size extra large? Nike socks. Okay. 8 through 12 is what I want. We're getting 2 socks in a bag. All right, next thing I also have said before, Polar Tech sitting for some, stuck in queue, couldn't get a size large, got my biggie shirt. Yeah. Well, we get fucked on Firefox in the queue quite often. So I wasn't really surprised when it happened. I need to figure out a way to record my phone screen, because I think the mobile cops are actually the way. And when people say that, they're not trolling. And the fact that I can Apple Pay is huge. All I would have to do is have a Stream Deck button that could shine my mobile cops. Not the way, bro. I'm telling you this. It varies, man. Everyone has their own little methods. Nice, Hunter. Very cool. You switched to computer this season and it's way better. iPhone can bypass CAPTCHAs. Yep. Because it has security, or I don't know how that even works. Mobile over desktop. All right, guys, we'll pull it. Here. You guys voted on it. You said 45% of you said the hooded sweatshirt would sell out first. Did it sell out first? I have no idea. I can't even buy a bag and 2 pairs of socks, which is funny. Mobile over desktop. All right. We got to pull it up. Which is better? And guys, stick around. We're going to talk about Hypeland. We're going to talk about Palace. We're going to talk about low-key brands. And we're also going live tomorrow for Palace Week 1. So stick around for that. So keep chilling. Gym set still available. If someone donates me $4,000 right now on Streamlabs, I'll put it on my credit card. If any of you guys are like Saudi princes and want to do that for me, I will buy it. You waited in queue and copped in mobile. Jordan is trash. I'm over this drop. There we go. Let's get the negative comments. Come on, Elevated. Let's go. Let's get salty in here. I'm trolling you, bro. Sierra's got the gray hoodie in a medium. Nice. I've been in mobile for years and Apple Pay fucking cooks. Yeah, you always tell me that, Sean. I just like the way that the stream looks when I go for it on the computer. I think the problem is, guys, is we're on this Firefox thing. Because remember Supreme Week 1 of Fall Winter 23? We had that disastrous stream where the site didn't fucking load. It was crazy. Where was my video? Fall Winter 23, Week 1. Some items are no longer available. All right, let's go. We can cop it now. Hide my screen. We're going to buy it, guys. We're going to buy 2 socks and a drawstring bag. I think there's still resale on this, by the way. And it's kind of funny to buy it. I'm going to love paying a bunch of shipping for random shit. 74 bucks. Okay. That's not bad for 2 pairs of socks and a drawstring bag. All right, we copped it. Hey, we hit on something. Consolation prize dubs in the chat. Obviously, I'm taking my screenshot right now. Let's see. We're going to hide my confirmation number. I don't even think you can still like call Supreme and have them cancel your order, but you never know. People are fucking weird. Let's look at my cop. I mean, it's some of the best stuff of all time. This is what people wanted, right? The socks. Biggie shirt is available. Well, dude, the Biggie shirt is fucking weird. Why is a Biggie Smalls shirt dropping with a Jordan collab? It's kind of whack. And I'm not a Biggie Smalls fan. I know like 2 of his songs, right? The most popular ones. And photo tees are just not it anymore, sadly. I mean, Tyler the Creator, I thought Tyler was going to have some resale on it. Dude that got a lot of people into Supreme, myself included. Best color of the photo tee, black, which I have. Grateful to have it. Not selling for dick. Biggie's going to be the same. Just no one wants it. There's better items available. There we go. White sold out. I think I locked in my answer at the beginning of the stream that white was going to be the best. Tracksuit sold out in every color but black. Black still almost gone. I'm going to be mad that I didn't cop this. This guy I think is going to resell for a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I think those fucking Travis Scott mouth breathing sneakerheads, you know, like the dudes that pay resale for every single pair of shoes that they own, and they're all Travis Scott shoes. Like they got into sneakers in 2020. God, I fucking hate those people. I don't usually be a hater too much, but I fucking hate the people that you can so tell got into shoes during COVID. Which, by the way, if you guys got into shoes recently or Supreme, I don't care, really. But the pretentious people that think that it's cool that they, you know, can go to Flight Club and waste their money is just so fucking lame. You guys got some dope pickups though, hell yeah. Anyone with Panda Dunks, yeah. It's the 30th anniversary of Ready to Die and Supreme. That is true. But here's the thing, Andrew. Why didn't we get just a Biggie Smalls something? Why did they have to market Biggie as like an add-on to the Jordan collab? It doesn't make sense. It's just weird. And I was listening to Ernest's stream yesterday, and I kind of agree. Would Biggie want his image to be on this Supreme shirt? Like, is his family getting money from this? Who's getting money from this? I don't know. Who's to say? But we got to get off of fucking Firefox, man. That's the end of the question. That's the end of the story. What do we got here? Some pickleball tournaments? Where's Lo-Fi Girl? I forgot I have a button for Lo-Fi. All right. Chat, what's going on? Ernest, my guy. Dude, consider buying the black sweatshirt. I'm telling you. We looked at I saw your stream last night. Good stream. Guys, let's give Ernest Khan a shout out. He's the homie. We're going to pressure him into streaming every single week now. He's going to do it. And you're going to hit some stuff today, bro. But yeah, man, we were looking to get the black hoodie. If you can get us a black size large, we'd appreciate it. But obviously, I know you're copping for yourself. If you guys want another channel to watch Supreme and people talk about it, go check out Ernest Khan, friend of the channel, content creator, streamer. He's going to be streaming a lot this year. What's restocking? Hold up. I got caught up in crazy mode. What restocked? I don't have a monitor right now, actually. Yeah, you can tell when people started going through getting into shoes during COVID. It's super funny. Bruh, couldn't get anything. Yeah, bro, it's kind of nuts. It was a pretty hyped drop. How's everyone? Biggie T's also sold out. The weirdest makes it a cop. Gym set sold out. Nice. Wanted the white puffer. Yeah, man, the queue was pretty gnarly today. The queue was mad gnarly. Which sucks. I mean, it is what it is. It's hype. People are saying this Supreme is dead. Hey, bro, no seeds, bitch. Young G, I'm 49. I was raised on Biggie. That was the only thing I wanted this week. Copped mobile. Dude, salute. That's what I like hearing. I'm giving my honest opinion about the Biggie Small shirt. I said in my drop list video, this is for Biggie fans. I didn't mean to obviously show any disrespect. I mean, I feel like I don't even have to show proper respect to Biggie because it should just be obvious what he's done for hip hop, especially in New York. Like, it's obvious. So I like the idea of this Biggie photo tee, but I think my only thing with it, I just am not sure why it was part of Jordan, and I'm not sure they properly told the story behind this t-shirt. It just feels like kind of added on. That's just my opinion. But I think it's a W cop if you're into it. People saying mid too, but the traffic says otherwise. Yeah, bro. I mean, we had a pretty big stream today. We still have 153 people in here, I think. Unless my math is wrong. Or the numbers on my screen are wrong. And I can tell the hype from a drop based off of how many people are watching the stream. Track jacket restocked? Okay. I'll probably not get it because it's probably too late. I'll pay shipping for fucking this. Hell yeah. Yeah, Ernest, maybe, bro, if you could get the track jacket, actually, that would be sick. It's sold out, though, man. It's fake. It's fake news. I think it's one of those things where it says it's in stock, but it's actually sold out. Soul Retriever doesn't ping me for Supreme restocks anymore. It's kind of annoying. I did kind of, yeah, I downgraded my subscription to basic because I was paying 16 bucks a month for the restock. It was a real restock. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got to be in the queue instantly, right? Yeah. We'll let it play for 2 more minutes. And once this thing shows sold out, we're going to give up instantly. Extra large on my phone. Add to cart. Can you imagine? Probably bots are going to get it. But I have an extra large in my cart. Biggie is a legend. This will age nicely over time. I think you're right. I think the Biggie Small shirt will age nicely over time. But I feel... yeah, I feel weird, like, reselling a tee of someone that's dead. That's why, like, Kurt Cobain, I don't know. What's your guys' take on that? Like, reselling Kobe's and stuff. I haven't resold any Kobe's ever. I mean, I eventually sold... what do you consider reselling, too? I feel like that's just become such, like, a negative word, but it just... and back in the day, it just meant, like, you'd sell off your collection. Like, I had the Galaxy Kobe 7s, you know, but they were a size 10, or they might have been 10 and a half. And if you guys know anything about Kobe 7s, those things fit fucking tight to your foot. So I didn't keep them. Copped the Biggie shirt in black for my boyfriend, who is a huge hip hop head, but not a big Jordan fan. Also got a white Biggie tee in XXL and a Supreme Jordan bag for resale. Nice, Queen of Death. I got socks and a fucking bag because I'm kind of a goofy YouTuber. Oh, damn. It was actually in my cart for a second. All right. That is the Supreme drop, guys. What a crazy little time, huh? That was kind of nuts. I'm not going to waste time going for restocks because at this point, I think they're pretty much gone. And I want to get on to some other stuff. But hey, W's in the chat for everyone that copped. We're dropping our success right here in Fauntleroy's finest Discord. People are always asking me. People are always saying, you know, hey, Thomas, start a Discord. You know, do that. And I always tell them, well, starting a Discord's a lot of work and it costs money. You want a big one? So consider joining Fonts. He's also a content creator. He's not been streaming or really making videos recently, but he's still around, very involved with the community. And I need to save this as Jordan checkout. So hop in there, join the fun. I guess I'm technically a moderator of his chat. Oh shit, look at that attachment size. Whoa. Crazy. All right. Jordan checkout. Card of the week. All right. Leave behind if you can still profit. What else people are saying? If Supreme is dead, they've been on incredible life support for years. Yeah, Supreme's not dead. You're a fucking idiot, and I don't respect your opinion if you actually believe that. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's a big sorry, not sorry moment right there. Since we have a lot of people here, I'm selling my Supreme Mike Kelly denim jacket under retail on my eBay. Garbage day. What's your retail, bro? Or what's your eBay, bro? Link it in the chat. We have links turned on. No one in the chat ever uses links, but if you ever want me to look at stuff specifically, I highly encourage y'all to actually send me the links so I can click on it and not have to find it for myself. But there it is. There's Font's Discord link. Bada bing. Did everyone get W? No. A lot of people sold, or a lot of people took L's today, but some people got W's. I have too many Jordans to be upset about Supreme not having Jordan sneakers today. I think that is an unrelated concern, Golden Child. The fact that we didn't get sneakers today sucks. Biggie Black selling out. Hoodies keep restocking. Copped a medium black hoodie and a black boogie tee. Yeah. And you guys also, according to 81 of you, say mobile is better. Got the B-ball. Thanks to everyone for passing. Hell yeah, dude. Socks sold out. Well, obviously, dude. Also selling the confetti cardigan for under retail. Hey, bro, throw the link in the chat. Garbage day. All right, guys. One of my favorite brands is Hypeland. And we're getting into the post-Supreme part of the stream. So if you guys are here just for Supreme and you don't care to hear about other brands, well, have a great day. W's on the cops. Consider liking the video, subscribing, all that stuff, memberships, etc. We're going to talk about Hypeland first, and then we're going to talk about Palace. I am also going live tomorrow for the Palace drop. Probably going to go for something because we had a pretty light cop today. And then I'm also going live on Saturday for this drop that we're looking at right now. So it comes out at, October 7th. Okay. In store in Little Tokyo. Okay, so if you're in LA, they have a store where you can cop this stuff. And yeah, they're an anime fashion brand. They've been, yeah, it's cool. They've been cooking for a long time. Ran by a guy by the name of Jordan Bentley. They first started with the Bleach collab in like 2016, 17. Yeah, we'll get to the Palace drop, Grand. I actually haven't looked at the full thing, but nice. Was it a mistake getting the gray hooded sweatshirt? Absolutely not, bro. Palace is even worse to try and cop. Bots are crazy. Yeah, they are. For a couple pieces this year, I'm actually going to have someone help me out. I was thinking about buying a bot and like doing it on the stream, but would that even be fun to watch? I don't know. Getting your consumerism under control, though, is key. It's strength and power to never feel you miss out, even taking an L. Making YouTube videos, Sean, helps with that a lot because, you know, I don't really care. I do care. If I really like it, I care. But for just average drops, it's not that big of a deal. But here's this lookbook for Hypeland and One Piece, which is super sick. It's One Piece's 25th anniversary. I got One Piece pilled last year by watching the Netflix adaptation live action, and it was super dope. you know, it was really cool. Started watching the anime. I'm up to episode 950 right now. So like the Wano arc. You would be bullied for life running a bot on stream. I don't think I would be. And if anyone was to actually talk shit, I would just ban them from the stream. Like, my community is pretty cool. I feel like I wouldn't get that hate. You can run one for you, bro. You got Valor. I'll hit you up, BZ. Send me a DM. Send me a DM on Instagram or Discord. Sometimes I take a little bit to respond on Instagram because I'm not on every day. But yeah. Yeah, Ernest did say the socks were the one to get. You got to go for the socks. Only dropping one piece. Yeah, so they typically do their drops based on collaborations. They do have some of their own stuff, but their big drops are official collabs. So unlike a lot of the brands that do like inspired designs, these are all officially licensed. So this is all like cool with One Piece. And if you know anything about the show, the fact that they've done character designs like Trafalgar Law is a really cool character. And he's got these pants, right? You see his pants? You can't see it because my screen is fucked up. But look at his pants. They got the little leopard spots on them. They went ahead and made those into jean shorts. And I think this is Brooke's outfit right here. This big flowery... Let's see. Brooke, One Piece. Flowers. I think that's one of his outfits. Yeah, look at the pants. See those? You can kind of see it. I don't know why the Google thing is popping up on the side. Anyway, it's pretty cool. I'm going to go live for this. I'll probably do a full video on this because I think that'd be more conducive to presenting this drop for people that actually care about it. But I know all of you aren't One Piece or anime fans, so we'll save, I guess, we'll save this till the video. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Before the Palace stream, I can record this or something. But the belts are super sick. I really want to cop this belt. I think it's dope. It's $100. And then maybe, besides the belt, maybe grab a t-shirt. I have so many t-shirts. Maybe the shorts. Or maybe this thing. This thing is pretty fucking cool. The floral. This guy's cool too. There's also some Sherpas coming later, but that's the One Piece Hypeland drop. All right. Enough of me talking about my little anime brands. Now we'll talk about Palace. Yes, sir. Message you on Discord. Salute. What's the link to the lookbook? I'll send it to you. Melee. And go to hypeland.com. You can search One Piece. And then you can just find... You find their blog. Right here. I'll do a video of it next few days. Yeah, bro. Anime is sick. Alright, let's look at Palace Week 1. What do we got here? We got the Rafa knit. RS stars, tri-faded. Ooh, the hairy knit is cool. Puffer. This. Apron. The Virex bomber. Dog bed. Day of Wrath. Beanie. Cool. Jamaica. South Korea. Glass Shattered is neat. Oh, the monster shirt. I'm gonna buy this monster shirt, I think. Don't be a toolbox. Or the Virex sweater. Freaking Garbage Day tells me these are hype. The cycling stuff. Nothing I personally want, but not opposed to Getting my grubby mitts on some resale money. Let's see. Here's the Rafa zip knit, which is also apparently the Palace Jean Zero move. Interesting. Okay. I guess Rafa's a cycling brand. I just know Rafa Nadal from tennis. The world's finest cycling clothing and accessories. Rafa and Palace. Look at that. You can sign up on their website. It said sign up. It's gone now though. No, there it is. Sign up now. It's gone again. Sign up now. It's gone again. There it is. There we go, boys. Come on, sign up. All right, general access will open on Wednesday, October 9th via this ballot. Hey, if you want this fucking thing, get it. Palace X Rafa sign up. Garbage Day, you still watching, dude? This is for all the cycling heads out there. Yeah, the knit looks cool. Don't know shit about cycling except that it's kind of hard, man. I rode 50 miles one day back in Boy Scouts for a cycling merit badge. Shit was tough. But I was a kid, so it wasn't too bad. Pretty fun. RS Stars jacket, the Dallas Cowboys, the Palace Cowboys, whatever you want to call them. It's cool if you're in Dallas or a Cowboys fan or like the colors. Skywalker gets it. And I definitely agree. I definitely agree with what he said. Tri-faded t-shirt was voted pretty high. Look at that. Kind of trippy. This is probably my favorite piece this week. I think I'm gonna cop this, dude. I'm not even Welsh. Probably not. But I love it. I think the Welsh flag is badass. I love any flag that has two tones on it. Right? Like I love this flag. I like the Monaco flag. Thrifted Trail. We got fucked on the queue as always, so I ended up with the drawstring bag and both socks size large. Snapple logo. Are you guys talking about this? This is the Snapple logo? What? You're talking about the Rafa. Anyway, I don't see what you're saying about Snapple. But it's got to be the Rafa, right? This right here. But yeah, the Welsh zip or the Welsh knit. I think this thing is fucking fire. I love it. I love the flag. I like the dragon on it. Looks dope. And then we got this Day of Wrath shit, which is kind of wild. Post-apocalyptic. Monty comped 3 B-balls, 2 packs of white socks, drawstring bags, 1 headband, and a black Biggie tee and a medium. Fucking W's in the chat for Monty. What a cop, dude. You plan on flipping the balls? That sounds crazy.
Bruh.
But, you know, it's all good. What am I even Googling? Day of Wrath. What is that? It's a movie? Okay. Is this the... Is it like a Bible thing? Yo. What is the Day of Wrath? Talking about a pastor. Danish. I mean, obviously looks like some kind of apocalypse, but I just didn't know if it's an actual thing. Might keep one. Nice. You should keep one, dude. No hoodies, though. It's a painting by John Martin. W. Wow, look at that. The great day of his wrath. The father found the impression for this painting on a night journey through the Black Country. This has led some scholars to hold that the rapid industrialization of England in the early 19th century influenced Martin. Believe this painting pictures the collapse of Edinburgh, Scotland. Storms, violent volcano eruptions. The painting closely follows a portion of Revelation 6, a chapter from the New Testament of the Bible. And when I beheld, when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as the sack of hair, and the moon became as blood. Holy shit, dude, that's fucking scary. And the stars of heaven fell upon the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. Alright, I'm not going to do any more of that, but yeah, Day of Wrath looks pretty cool. W painting. Open image in a new tab. Look at that. Kind of abstract, but you see what's going on here. It's some molten lava. Cool. I love that. I didn't know anything about that painting, and now I do because Palace put it on a puffer jacket. So W's. We are going live, by the way, guys, tomorrow for this drop. Palace releases at 11 a.m. EST. Yeah, the front logo is a Snapple rip. Yeah, on the... What do you feel about the Jordan X Biggie tee? Well, it's not a shirt for me, we'll say. If you're a Biggie fan, it's okay. I think the fact they put him on a Jordan tee is weird. I think the fact that they added him to this drop as kind of like an add-on is kind of weird. But if you're a fan of Biggie Smalls, you like his rap, like, it's dope. I'm not a huge Biggie fan. I didn't grow up listening to his music. It was pretty late, actually. I kind of got introduced to like pop rap at a younger age. So it took me a little bit to get into old school hip hop, and I'm just not as big of a Biggie fan, you know. Maybe I should listen to him more, but I don't try to force things or try to be like someone I'm not. Right? I don't feel like I should listen to Biggie just so I can say that I listen to Biggie. You know what I'm saying? I stay pretty genuine. Love that puffa, going for that, and some other so far colors. You think we'll resell the Biggie shirt? No. We'll get to that, Skywalker. I think that the tornado tee is actually really sick. I like this one too. This Palace Shattered design. Simple concept, but great execution. I think Palace does great on their shirts and sleeves. Like my Palace zip up that I have, I fucking love it. It fits very big. If I get a Palace sweatshirt next time, zip up, I might get a medium. Like the large is pretty big on me. Yeah, Puffa Day of Wrath, that's dope. The pasta apron, I just said it like a fucking Canadian. Pasta. Paleo, Patello, Palace London. Yeah, I like this. This thing is hilarious. But 2 added aprons. Who actually needs to use an apron? How much are you guys spilling on yourselves, right? Bro, you should give Biggie a listen just because now you'd like it, I think. You know what? No seats, bitch. You're probably right, dude. Because I love old school hip hop. Like, I really do. I like the sound of it. I like the production of it. I like the lyrical aspect of the rap. I think it actually, you know, says a lot more. It was a lot more about storytelling, a lot more about painting the picture of the scene of their lives, as opposed to today's rap, which is whatever, still good, but just a little different. You cop something? Yeah, we copped the drawstring bag and 2 pairs of socks. It's for the splatter. If you ain't frying, you ain't trying. Quote of the day by Cheesy Ghost on a Toast. If you ain't frying, you ain't trying. We'll pin that up there. Best item releasing from Palace this week is easily the Avirex shirt or jacket, leather. One of these days, I'll have leather jacket money. It'll be great. We'll have 5,000 subscribers. We'll be like Scrooge McDuck, swoon in supreme money. Yeah, bro. Appreciate that, no seas, bitch. Yeah. I'll wear the apron just because I'm an old... Nah, dude. 49's the new 29. And I just turned 29, so I can say that. But, yeah, that's dope. I'll definitely check out Biggie. I'll check out Biggie today when I'm working. That's what we'll do. That's my homework for today. Check out some Biggie Smalls. I love Juicy, right? That song is sick. You're supposed to wear the apron and nothing but the apron. I think that's actually true. Yeah. But yeah, obviously very sick leather jacket. Bomber jacket. I think this guy's pretty cool. I don't even mind the tonal because I think they give a lot of not power. They emphasize the design of this with this embroidery. Like you can very easily read that it says Palace on it. Unlike Supreme where they hide it beyond a screen print. You know what I mean? Hoodie's restocked again. All right, let's try it on my phone. I'm not going to put it on the screen though. On the screen. Because I think it's kind of boring when we're talking about Palace. Throw a black large in the cart. Extra large in the cart. They're all going. I can't even add them to cart. Black XL. Let's see. Any advice for a youngin'? Says Oscar. Just in general or about Supreme? I mean, advice. How old are you, Oscar? You like teenager? 20? If I were to give advice to myself when I was 18, I would say... Well, it would be some... I would give myself some personal advice first off. Like, you know what I mean? But, gotcha. In general, man, I would say be comfortable in your own skin and don't feel the need to make other people happy. Like, do things that make you happy. And just, like, try to help people out. I think helping people out and being a good person and not expecting anything in return is super underrated, right? I think starting to save early is a good idea. I think I started with Robinhood. You know, shameless link in the description. You can use my referral code if you want. But starting to invest early, like taking a small percentage, like I started off by just throwing like 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks every time I got paid. And now I have a small portfolio that's in the 5 digits, you know, just on random stocks that I decided to buy. Obviously, a lot of it is S&P 500, but yeah, invest early. Don't be afraid to take risks on stuff you like, and don't sweat the small stuff, man. Like, social media ain't that big of a deal. Don't care too much about what other people have to say. And if you have something you think about wanting to do, just fucking do it. You know, who cares? You only live once, brother. It's kind of cringe, but it's true, you know? That's my advice. Hope that was somewhat helpful. I ordered the Eric Emanuel X Warren Lotus shorts with the Reapers on them. However, I ordered a large and meant to order a double XL. Any interest in them? I would sell them for the retail price. Can you send me a link? Cheesy Ghost on a Toast? Put a link to that in the chat. I invest in VU. That's a good stock to invest in. Yeah, Oscar, if you don't have a Robinhood, use my link. It's free. We both get a stock. That'll get you started. I recommend doing that. And, yeah, dude, just don't be afraid to fail either. That's true for all of us. Like, there's this impression that you have to be good at everything. Like, you guys have watched me stream. I fucking still fuck up all the time with this stream. It's not even that good all the time, but who cares? Just, I'm doing my best here. I learn, I get better. That's the point. It's not supposed to be like, oh yeah, you got to do everything perfectly. Nah. Give yourself the opportunity to fail and get better, improve, and get stoked. Don't be afraid to congratulate yourself when you improve at something. Can't win without losing. Bingo. Hey, do you know how long Supreme takes to ship? Can I list on StockX now since new release gets additional days? Yes, you can, Aditya. And I recommend everybody list on StockX now, list on eBay, order confirmed, all that shit. typically the best time to resell stuff is right after the drop. And you get 5 days to ship. I live in Arizona. It takes Supreme a long time to ship to me because they ship from LA, or excuse me, they ship from New York. I wish they shipped from LA, but they don't. So when I lived in Indiana, I would get my Supreme stuff like Monday or Tuesday sometimes. Out here, it can take up to a week, sometimes a little bit more, just depending on how long it takes to ship. Palace dog bed. If Scruffy would use it, I would consider it, but she wouldn't. Shit takes a week for me. Yeah, it can take a little bit. So you got to be careful on StockX. Here's the thing though, I've sold stuff on StockX that didn't get to me in time. I filed for an extension and then it came. I've also filed for an extension on StockX and the item didn't come. And I just canceled the order and was like, sorry, it never came. I thought it would. They've never penalized me for it. And typically the resale price has gone down. So I doubt the buyer was too mad either. I love this one. I think this is the best t-shirt coming out this week. It's DC Shoes, which was very 2010s cool. This is Monster Energy. And guys, it's kind of one of my dreams to get sponsored by Monster Energy. It's kind of a stupid, funny thing, but I kind of want to wear this shirt and like spam the Monster Energy Twitter account and be like, hey, send me some free Monster. Thrifted Trails lives in PA and he's had his stuff by Saturday after the drop. That's crazy. And I've also waited 2 weeks. Yeah, it can be random. But I love the sponsor shirt. It's very funny. This guy is conniving too. So I'm probably going to cop this thing. And I don't think a lot of people will go after this. Or maybe they will. Thrifted and Garbage Day. You guys that are copping a lot of Palace. How much is like the Avirex stuff? Is this expensive shit? What's the price? What was the first Avirex drop that they did? It's pretty expensive, huh? Expensive. I don't cop it because it breaks my rules. If I can't sell it, I have to wear it and I won't wear any of it. Well, there you go. You heard it here first, folks. What's the sweater cost? Have they done a knit before? I think that would be the one to resell. What's a zip retail for? 178's not terrible. Come on, bro. Avirex. 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 Avirex.
Avirex.
Avirex.
Avirex.
Avirex. Avirex. How to improve.
Avirex.
Avrex. Yes. W. We did it. I don't know if you could hear that because I enabled my microphone to work on Google. That was funny. Avrex. Exactly. Boom. The jackets are a bit expensive out of memory. Nothing, not crazy expensive when it comes to streetwear stuff, but more expensive than I would pay for said jackets. Yeah. I feel that. Toolbox is kind of cool. Good design. Made in Japan. I wouldn't mind one of these. I think I'd probably rather have a Supreme toolbox. But what is this retail for? Toyo, good design. Y 350. $2,500 yen, $46. That's pretty cool. My toolbox fucking sucks right now. I have a bunch of tools that I just have sitting in their original packaging. And yeah, I would dig that. That blue is nice, like 35 bucks. Dude, my sticker box that I use is hilarious. You guys want me to see my sticker box? It's the funniest shit ever. Hey bro, Node Sees bitch, I appreciate you, man. And thank you for your comments, dude. Appreciate the love. Have a great day. I'm gonna listen to some Biggie later on your recommendation. Good shit. Supreme Toyo box was the same blue but better. Was it? Yeah. I've been digging Palace recently. I don't have any Palace accessories either, so maybe we'll get this too. The Rafa stuff is cool. I'm not a cyclist, so I just wouldn't know anything about it. I like the Forza though. That's the Ferrari font. Clearly. Which is pretty cool. I like the pink a little bit more. The long sleeve. You need the Palaska fleece. Is that releasing this week? Or is that something from the season? You need the Palaska fleece. Alaska. Rafa 5 panel. No, old. Okay, let's look at it. Oh. Oh, nice. That's sick. Grail gotta be the worst place to buy any clothes, right? Does anyone ever, like, sell shit on here? This thing was pretty cool. Came out a few seasons ago. I'd like to live as I please. I think mine's better though, the Pally Rally. Anyone get anything from Supreme? Yeah, we had some cops in the chat. I copped, I had the best cop of the week. I actually had a cop that was so good. Sources are telling me it's too much fire. Yeah, thank you, bro. I love it. I like it a lot. I gotta shout out my boy Mills in the Font Discord, Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. I just watch eBay as I'm a full-time seller and I watch Poshmark. Yeah, dude. If you ever want to come on the channel, Thrifted Trail, I'd love to do an interview and talk about like how you got into reselling and you know, full-time flipper. That'd be cool. I want to do more interview content, man. I like my interviews. I've asked a bunch of people to do interviews and they haven't gotten back with me. Like I messaged Drops by Jay. Supreme Community, I actually have Supreme Community on Twitter. They follow me, which I think is pretty cool. You guys know Supreme Community, that we use their website every single day for Supreme. They follow me. I'm one of 26 people that they follow, which I'm like, that's kind of cool. And we've DM'd a little bit. I'm not going to leak the DMs. That wouldn't be cool. But I think it's one dude. I think it's just one dude. But I really want to have them on the channel and talk about how they started Supreme Community, etc. No worries, dude. If you don't feel comfortable on camera, you don't have to show your face. And if you don't want to come on at all, that's also fine. What did I cop for the drop? I got this, man. I showed it on screen. We got the crew socks in 2 colors, the drawstring bag, and that's it because we got fucked on the queue. And it was, yeah, it was kind of fucked. Back in the day, all we had were Facebook groups. Yeah, I think I was in some of those. I remember seeing Drops by Jay earliest. He was February 2016. Before Drops by Jay, I don't even know how I found out what was coming out from Supreme. I don't remember. I think it was like, I think I would just go on the site at 11 and be like, what's coming out today? I think it was crazy like that. Do you think they secretly work for Supreme? No. I know for a fact that they don't work for Supreme, actually. Because they've reported on information that turned out not to be true. Like everybody in these that does the same thing, like Drops by Jay, Supreme Drops, and Supreme Community. They're not. They just have sources. Camping out, yep. People would go to the store on Wednesday night and take pictures of the racks, and that was our drop list. That's right, dude. I remember that. Crew Sock set is like 90 bucks on StockX right now. Should we sell them? Let's resell some socks, boys. Come on. Let's flip some socks, baby. 2-pack. Well, good thing I bought both of them, right? Lowest ask is 75 bucks. We'll have to hide my screen because I don't want to. Size large. Ask. Lowest ask is 92. Let's do 89. Or let's do 85. Let's be an undercutter. Let's be a filthy undercover. And the Hypebeast forums. Yeah. Supreme. What was that one site? Supreme. S Supreme or Strictly Supreme. And Supreme Reddit. Supreme Clothing Reddit before they banned me. Supreme Reddit is the lamest group of people that's out there. The Supreme Clothing Reddit. Literally the lamest people. They banned me for posting on a buy-sell trade thread, and I didn't have proof of my receipt. So fucking stupid. So fucking full of themselves. Like, they're not protecting anybody. They just love being like, no, you didn't follow the rules, or you're gonna get banned. Yeah, Strictly Supremes for OGs. It was. Thomas, do you think the Jordan Supreme Biggie will sell on StockX? I think for very little over retail. It's that Philadelphia dude. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, we talked about it earlier, but the Biggie stuff, guys, it's very personal. Like, I don't think Supreme photo tees, that era of Supreme t-shirts reselling is kind of over unless it's a really, really good collab. But yeah, Palace Drop is super sick. I think the Day of Wrath jeans are crazy. I think the Avirex beanie is a sleeper. My favorite piece is this Welsh knit that I might go after. I mean, sweaters are really hot right now. I think this looks great. I might send the toolbox. I would probably just do those two. Does Palace ever have free shipping? He's a mod in that subreddit. Oh, is he? Yeah. Yes, Supreme Clothing is what I'm talking about. Biggie is a day one, biggest sizes, and if you didn't sell already, you already missed the train. Yep. So when is Palace dropping? Friday. Yep. If you go to palacecommunity.com, here you go. Drop list, Friday, October 4th. Items releasing on Friday, October 4th, 2024, online and in store. Nope to free shipping. That's right. They too greedy. Well, they're too busy eating their bangers and mash. They're too busy taking the fucking tube. Spend a rack and still charge €8 shipping. Hey, bro. Is €8? That's probably the same as my shipping, right? Because $12. It's like $12 for them to ship to the US. But I dig the sponsorship tee. These pins are kind of cool. The breakout pins. Def some cool stuff from Palace. Palace Sonic. I'm glad that long sleeve isn't coming out. I thought the long sleeve was really cool. The marble looking one. And that's it, guys. We'll quickly check StockX, look at the prices. Yeah, it's a dog bed. I swear, searching Supreme newest releases on StockX is fucking horrible. I can't find any of the Jordan stuff on here. Track jacket. Ducati track jacket. Maybe if we go to Supreme drop list on Supreme Community, we can look at the stuff. Is it linked? Has he linked the page yet? No. Maybe just Supreme release dates. Why were the socks available? Go to brand and search by release date. How do you go to brand? Shop by brand. Supreme. Release date. Okay, here we go. $320. People are asking for those fucking jackets. None have sold yet. Fall winter 24 sweatpants. Obviously those are not that great. Puffer. None have sold yet. Interesting. I thought at least one would go. Warm up jersey. Lowest ask is $295. Wow, people are taxing this thing. We'll see where the market ends up at, but that was worth it to go for. $188 lowest ask. No sales yet. Supreme Crew socks. My current ask is $85. And someone undercut me. You bastard. I'm gonna get the first StockX sale on these. Lowest ask $75. I'll match you $75. Have a little battle, a little sock battle. I'm trying to get this free. Dude, if I sell these, what would it be? $18 for 2 pairs of socks. That's like $26 or $36 plus shipping. About $12 in total for the shipping. Divide it by, you know, $8 in shipping. So we'll say, could make like, could basically, if I sold the 2 socks, essentially it would make the drawstring bag free. If I wanted to keep the drawstring bag. I don't like the Union Jack hit. I'm British and I want the damn Welsh knit. Ha ha ha. Dude, I mean, Union Jack is a cool flag, but I think the Welsh flag's a little bit cooler. And it's a smaller country, so... People overshooting these prices is crazy. How's work jacket doing from this last week? Are you talking about the Thrasher work jacket? Let's take a look. Pretty good, man. $228. You can see the sale prices once I zoom out. Like, pretty damn good, man. This was definitely the piece to buy. Like, skate stuff with Supreme, like, I feel like if they do a collab with like a Thrasher or a Toy Machine, it's gonna do well. That's what they're known for. Yeah, people always overshoot the prices. But then the buyers come in and actually set the market, right? They actually come in. They have all this stuff on here. That's kind of insane. Damn. They have Ubisoft. What the fuck are they selling by Ubisoft? People are selling video games in StockX. Jesus fucking Christ. That's fucking insane. Your green polo from last week is so nice in person. Hell yeah, man. Very plush. That's cool. Last sale, $250. XL. Should have gone for it. There's a Travis Scott's medium olive. Get him now. Alright. I'm kind of bored of this. Still anything going on with Bape or not? I saw that Bape is opening up. Dude, I haven't covered Bape in a long time. Bape is opening up a shop in Atlanta. I saw. So that's kind of cool. All right. Let's see if they got any news. Bape Shark collection. Ape announces the launch of its newest sneakers. Oh yeah, they're done getting sued by Nike. By the way, that video I did it do pretty well? Supreme or Nike sues Bape. SupThomas. I talked about the New Balance and Skechers. Nike, Bape. I could search my own channel. All right. I made a video on this though. Bape to me feels dead in the US. I think that's actually true. I think that's actually true. Did I not do a video of Bape getting sued? It might have been a short. Nike sues Bape. This is what it was. It was just a short. Nike has taken Bape to court for trademark infringement. Here's why. For years, Bape has produced a sneaker model known as the Bapesta, which takes heavy inspiration from the Air Force One. Nike claims that this product causes confusion among consumers and that Bape has profited from Nike's intellectual property. In response to the suit filing, streetwear brand Market has released 3 commemorative t-shirts to support Bape in a court case that will likely take years before a settlement is reached. I believe they did reach a settlement. Because Nike basically just went mask off this past year and was like, all right, you're making comments, you're making fake shoes using our, like the Soul Surgeon bro was just making fake shoes. I've seen a lot of Bape hoodies going on sale on GOAT. Bape also has an incredibly high amount of fakes. Like the Bapehead Reddit is so funny. It's literally only legit checks and people are like, yeah, that's fake. But let's see. Since its launch in 2004, this is kind of nuts. I think Bape could have a fucking Puffer sold for 510. Wow. Yeah. I think Puffer might have been the easiest cop too. Fuck. Oh well. Damn it. Right? We didn't hit on the fire stuff today. But the full zip hoodie, I used to want a Bape hoodie back in the day. With the launch of its newest footwear silhouette, the Sharksta, alongside new customizable Shark full zip hoodie styles available in the US starting October 5th. So we get customizable Bape shirts and the new Sharksta. I mean, the shoes are god awful. Maybe one of the worst looking sneaker models I've seen in a long time. I am not a fan. I mean, it's not horrible, but these colorways aren't doing it any justice. We need like... That star there is just wild. That needs to be the same color as the midsole. I just ordered one on GOAT because I've always wanted one. Yeah. Be careful, man. There's some fakes out there, so be sure to get it legit checked. And if you can... Oh, they're doing these for different countries? Okay. Some of these are not bad. These Italy ones are interesting. China. Okay. Japan. Yeah, these ones look better. These are very colorway dependent. United Arab Emirates. Indonesia. Malaysia. Alright. That's some Bape stuff, right? So there we go. That's what it is. They're fucking still collabing with Bored Ape Yacht Club. That's fucking unfortunate. So they've changed the Bapesta, right? They've made the star way bigger. And they've slightly altered the silhouette, I think. The Bapesta OS. So they figured this is enough to get away with knocking off the Air Force One. It's still pretty damn close. Right? It's still pretty damn close. But yeah, boys, it's about that time where we kind of get caught up in the just random end of the stream. So this guy, Elliot Page. Nike just destroyed Bape. What's this guy talking about? He has great thumbnails.
Guys, today we got Nike confirming that there's going to be a Mars Yard Tom Sachs 3.0.
It's a cool room.
It's got people going crazy. If you're in the US right now,
I never watched this guy before.
Any sneaker releases soon. And Yeezys are now all the way down to just $30. Welcome to the midweek re-up. Guys, we've got some absolute insanity today. No drops to really recap, so let's just hop into the upcoming stuff, starting with the most pressing of releases, Jordan and Supreme. That's right. So the long-awaited Jordan and Supreme collaboration is finally going to be
there you go.
On October the 3rd.
I honestly don't want to watch this entire video. I already know what's coming out. Adidas Fear of God. That's coming out. Let's skip around.
Any pieces that really jackets, and then a whole bunch more as part of
What the hell is this channel? ATATF?
collection. So it overall seems a little bit disappointing. Like the collection itself isn't that amazing. But yeah, let me know what you think about this entire collection. Again, it's going to be dropping October 3rd. That is 11 a.m. Becker collab for 2024. So I assume we're going to get a lot more in the next coming weeks, which again, I'll show in November. If there's free Jordan that's going to be releasing a brand, why not move on to something different? And
Where's this guy from? I can't tell his accent.
I'm not a competitor like Adidas. So yeah, at this point, we don't really know too much, like what part of the Whitaker Group, what store of the Whitaker Group is actually going to be collaborating with Adidas, what sneakers it's going to be. So if we get any more updates, pretty plain. I hope they do something a little bit more crazy with it. It definitely looks like it's going to be better material than what's in this mock-up. This one looks very plain.
Yeah, Nike SB Dubs. He's UK?
My
Really?
personal favorite is this kind of stonish, I don't know, suede gray one.
He sounds like his brother does the TikTok news. Oh God. Fear of God is cooked. They are. Fear of God is actually dead.
But this one, they reviewed it.
Well, no, they did the essentials, right? That's Fear of God.
Last one up today, Yeezy around, and there's no deals that have been made yet. So
This bro's talking about the dock workers. That's awesome.
higher wages and no automation at the ports. This strike will have a negative impact
This has to be his own little brand, right? ATAT Media.
Yeezys, even if it is one of the like worst.
There you go. Shout out Elliot Page. Damn, he's got 663,000 subscribers. That'd be sick. Good for him. How long has he been uploading videos?
This
5 years ago. So he started doing shoe stuff 4 years ago. Wow. Damn. Damn, bro. That's a good, he had good timing, man. If I had restarted the channel, if I had restarted my channel in 2020, I think we'd be like at 10K right now, probably, or more. I mean, but we got OG videos. We got SneakerCon. We have SneakerFest 2012 right here, guys. Let's peep the shoes. Let's see if we can see what shoes are around here. We got some Griffies. There's some Miami Beaches Elites. LeBron 9 Elite. Yeah, this is OG as fuck, bro. Look at that, dude. The fucking dap up. That was sick. My friend Matt. That's super funny. Let's get homie. Yeah, what's up, boy? Jumpman Bostic was there too, bro. Jumpman Bostic. Yeah, we copped StockFix. We copped a couple things. Not too much. When was my last like recent video? Oh, yeah, I did some gaming stuff. I guess I was doing Pokemon Showdown. I guess I really don't need to, some of these videos are probably privated already. I did Elden Ring videos. I was addicted to this. Yeah, right before Elden Ring, this was my first video back.
Adidas Yeezy 350 V2.
This apartment. I went on a walk. My Geico shirt. Did it even get any comments? It got Jason Donner to comment. This dude used to make a lot of videos. This guy was the boy. Big LeBron fan. OG sneaker community. But yeah, that was the first video back. I guess it was 2022 March, I think. And then we started grinding the weekly content, right? And then we just fucking sent it. We fucking sent it. We fucking sent it. Damn, I used the arrow. I used to use the arrows a lot. Kind of stopped using the arrows. This video was fun to make. My first Arizona video. Well, good shit, guys. I'm really just talking about nothing right now, so we're probably going to end it there. Probably going to wind it down. Let me read some of the chat. Sorry, guys. I got really confused. Got really distracted. What's the top brands anymore in hype world? IDK, Supreme is up there, but what else? It's gotten more expensive, man. Like, the hype stuff is like... The problem with hypebeast culture now is it's kind of like shifted to like luxury stuff too. I don't know. CPFM. I've never met a person that was wearing that I've never... Yeah, Chrome Hearts. It's like... Look on the top sales for Grailed. It's like Chrome Hearts, Rick Owens. It's turned into that. But like... No, they don't, dude. Hunter, CPFM is not Sneaker of the Year. What shoe is Sneaker of the Year from CPFM? I don't know. Cactus Plant Flea Market, to me, I think it's kind of a trash brand. Or not trash, but it's overrated. I'm not a big fan of it. But like brands that get sellouts, I mean, it's like Supreme and Palace are the two kings. Everyone else is second fiddle. Hellstar is a fake brand, bro. That's a fucking industry plant. Fake video, fake brand. Yeah, Hellstar is an industry plant. I mean, it's popular amongst like rappers, but I've never seen a person in the streets wearing Hellstar. You know what I'm saying? Like a normal person. It's like influencer stuff. Do I know Sino World? I do not. Half Evil, I think, is a better brand. FTP is hype. Like FTP is like legit. I think they're growing pretty nicely. They need to ship their stuff faster, and they need to do, in my opinion, like they should do more drops. Like they need to double the amount of drops they do and just extend it. Brand of Central C, bro. I just found out who Central C was based on the picture that Supreme gave of him wearing the puffer, which I had no clue who this guy even was, and I felt pretty old. Look how limited Verdes were, and no one cares. Dude, I know you like those, Sean, but you're crazy for liking those. I'm sorry, that's just not my style at all. I think the Verdes are a wild shoe. It's too much fur. Too much fur. Yeah, this guy's like a London rapper, something like that. Don't know much about him. Selling out don't dictate anything. Exactly. It really doesn't. Cine got good stuff. Okay. Verdes shoe of the year. You guys are nuts. You guys are crazy. And it's probably time to wind down the stream, but Thank you guys for watching. We had a pretty big peak concurrent viewer count today, which was dope. Like 160 people, something like that. Pretty cool. Plans for the next week ahead. Palace tomorrow. Yeah, Cortez is nice too. I need to like look into their drop lists and see like what's going on there. See if I can get involved and start learning more about Cortez. But anyway, Palace stream tomorrow. It's at 11 a.m. Same time as Supreme. That's the nice thing about Palace. They release after Supreme, so the day after, same time. PalaceSkateboards.com. We're gonna do a Hypeland stream for their drop, which is on Wednesday the 7th, Monday the 7th at 9 a.m. PST. So that's perfect for me. So 9 a.m. PST, which is 12 p.m. EST. I'll do a full video going down on the